Loh, Danheng, kok kamu di sini?
I have delivered the missive about the meeting. Do you have any questions, Master Danheng?
I know all that I wish to know. Thank you, Miss Huanxi. Go ahead.
Before this goes ahead... Oh, who might this be?
Belum tahu aja saya siapa. Hah?
I'm speaking with Master Danheng. I'm afraid this doesn't involve you.
Jih,
Please take your leave.
gue orang penting si Danheng ya.
He is a close friend. I've invited him along to bear witness. Please, treat him as you would me.
Sombong lu. Cuma ketemu Managa doang.
Then I hope you don't plan on meeting with Miss Bailu.
Ada apa dengan Bailu?
Perhaps you should know that Miss Bailu's path to becoming a High Elder was neither in compliance with proper protocol, nor of her own volition. The preceptors heard of Master Danheng's return, and were uncertain whether it constituted good or ill fortune, whether we find another suitable candidate in accordance with the laws of our people. But if Master Danheng were to hand everything over to Miss Bailu, Miss Bailu is young, naive, and easily manipulated by others. I worry.
Iya sih. Si Bailu agak gimana ya? Ya emang bener sih, pintar ngomong nih.
I understand your concern, but I have nothing.
Then I will bid my farewell.
I haven't even set eyes on Bailu, and people are already urging me not to meet her. You've been spending too much time with March.
Ya dong, makanya lu jangan nolep anjir, jangan di kereta ekspres mulu.
You know that I'm a descendant of the Luofu Vidyadhara. In Scale Gorge Waterscape, you witnessed my secret strength yet that power stems from Danfeng, my previous incarnation. He altered the process of High Elder succession. Based on the physiological principles of Vidyadhara reincarnation, I ought to have been an entirely new entity. And, in view of the... But in reality, I was locked up in the shackling prison at birth. Even after I was released and left the Xianzhou, my High Elder past and Danfeng's enemies pursued me like a haunting shadow.
Berarti si Danfeng ini musuhnya si Blade. Pantas si Blade kayak pengen ketemu sama si Danheng mulu ya.
Now, I plan to face that shadow. In order to make amends, I want to... The start skiff is ready.
Lah, Jimmy Yuan.
Hello. What brings you two here? The wind and waves are restless around lunar-rescent depths today.
Even you came to dissuade me from visiting the High Elder, General?
This encounter was not of my making. I've been recuperating in the Alchemy Commission under the Dragon Lady's care. But your question would suggest that there are others interested in dissuading you from such a venture. Matters that concern the rise and fall of the Vidyadhara will inevitably attract certain parties. Those that would work circumstances to their advantage. Be it Danfeng.
Your injury hasn't dulled your instincts, General. The Preceptors and the Commission seem deeply concerned.
Ada jenderal, aku pengen ke kapal itu dulu tuh. Kita pengen berangkat bareng. Si cewek yang tadi kah? Iya benar.
Danheng, you're back. Have you made your decision? Will you come with me to meet with the elders first? Or are you set on seeing Miss Bailu?
Miss Bailu is already waiting at Scale Gorge Waterscape.
Your stubbornness is redolent of your previous incarnation.
Mulai.
Sorry, but you're not going anywhere. A criminal who destroyed our succession is unworthy of setting foot in the sacred places of the Vidyadhara.
Apa sih? Ini bukan orang yang sama, tahu nggak sih?
Master Danheng's presence at Skill.
empty rhetoric. There are ways of unearthing his true identity.
Kita perang kah?
Even his reincarnation should answer for the monstrous crimes of the past. The Videodora will never accept him. As I expected, Danheng, you have returned.
Thank you for rescuing me, Master Danheng.
They came from me. I'm sorry you got dragged into it.
Merasa tersakiti padahal yang diincar dia. Lah Bailu.
So slow. I've been waiting for you here for ages.
Maaf.
Fortunately, the skills of Master Danheng and his friends were too much for them. There are those that wish to assassinate Master Danheng, Miss. Presumably to preserve your legitimacy as High Elder.
Oh, Bailu naga juga. Gue kira ini tanduk kayak mermaid gitu. Soalnya dia kayak kayak apa sih makhluk-makhluk yang di bawah air.
I don't care about my legitimacy. Why do they? I told you, whoever wants to be the High Elder is welcome. I never wanted the title. Let me take a look at you. Dragon horns. Well, they say you're Danfeng's reincarnation. Suppose it must be true then. But you're different from me. Where's your tail?
Harus ada ekor banget ya. Danheng, ekor lu mana?
If I let you be High Elder, will you grow a tail?
About the High Elder succession. I have no intention of getting entangled in that. I'm here to repair the Ambrosial Arbor's seal. This is the duty of the lawful Videodora.
Oh, tujuan si Danheng kesini buat benerin itu ya?
Interesting. You're not like other grown-ups. You say what you think, and you seem trustworthy.
Precisely.
Mau minta bantuan Bailu ya?
Let's go then. Wow, what a magnificent sight. Is that the Ambrosial Arbor?
Shun the tree's growth, the residual plague, water of the ancient sea. Upon the High Elder's command, subdue the eternal roots. Strange. This is different from the breaking of the seal. Why is there no reaction?
What's wrong? Not going to plan, huh?
Shun the tree's growth, the residual plague.
Shun the tree's growth, the residual plague. Water of the ancient sea, upon the High Elder's command,
subdue the eternal roots.
This feeling.
Let's go. Cantik banget anjir.
That's it. You did it. This alone should prove to everyone that you are the true High Elder. When the seal was reestablished, did you recall anything?
It was like a tide surging through my mind. I became really, really huge and the whole of Scale Gorge waterscape was responding to my voice. That's fun! Danheng, teach me another trick. Let's see if I can remember anything else.
Wait. Can you feel it?
Siapa? Oh my god.
You! Who are you?
Musuh lah. Pakai nanya lagi sih Danheng ini.
How did they manage to appear right next to us without a sound?
They may have used a cloud hymn to create mist and provide a smoke screen. Seems like some people have had enough of my presence. If so, why would they want to harm Bailu? We don't know how many there are. Let's get out of here.
Ih, kenapa sih? Lu harus mana dong? Harus sini. Bodoh amat, gue bakal lawan lu. Ampun.
It's you, Master Danfeng. Why did you disgrace yourself?
Lu salah orang, ya Allah.
Danheng, is this the price we pay for bearing the power of the High Elder? Carrying the weight of all these expectations.
Before any of this transpires, you have enough time to prepare.
Kasian juga ya jadi si ini Danheng. Kita lihat dulu musuhnya apakah ada. Ini banyak hantu dah. Ada hantu, ada musuh. Ya Allah. Allahu Akbar. Ah!
Miss Bailu, are you okay? You were in there for such a long time.
Luckily, I had Danheng and him to protect me all the way. If anyone's owed a thanks, it's
Kata
them.
gua apa? Kan kita kan hebat nih, 2 cowok gitu.
Perhaps the real dereliction of duty was that not enough happened to you.
So, did the elders send you to take out the unworthy High Elder?
That was my idea alone. How could the preceptors have come up with that?
Si Wang Site jahat apa bukan sih?
From my perspective, the Videodora requires only one High Elder. A second High Elder, one who is weak and useless, must be removed.
Goblok anjing, beneran jahat dong.
Miss Bailu, our relationship as mistress and maid ends here. Farewell.
Am I too
Ah.
late?
General, did you bring reinforcements?
Ini Yuan, lu ngapain di sini anjir? Jenderal emang dah. Kaget banget gue tiba-tiba dia datang. Jenderal, tolongin jenderal, ada orang jahat.
A pity. So close.
Lu jahat tau nggak? Lu jahat nih, ada jenderal nih, mampus lu.
Did the Preceptors truly believe that nobody knew of their scheme? They should return to their senses. Attacking the Dragon Lady only destroys what little prestige.
The whole thing was planned by me and me alone. Beware of...
Save your breath. We'll know the truth once the Cloud Knights send you to the 10 Lords Commission's judges.
Haha, mampus.
I always felt useless in the eyes of the elders. And today I realized they'll use any means of removing me.
Not all of the Videodora harbor evil intentions. If you feel uneasy, Dragon Lady.
Thank you, General. I'd like to talk more with Danheng first.
Very well. I will await all of you at the ferry.
Bailu pengen ngobrol bareng sama Danheng guys, lucu.
The Videodora have neither parents nor family members. Once born, the teacher is assigned to instruct the young Videodora in the art of Cloud Hymn, as well as Danheng. Did you have a teacher like that?
If you're asking about Videodora tradition, I'm afraid that's something I never had any experience of. In my fragmented dreams, I meet enemies on the battlefield. But in my travels, I meet many people who I can describe with the word teacher.
As far back as I can remember, I've had the Preceptors and Alchemy Commission healers telling me what to do. You know something? It feels like you're the teacher I've been waiting for.
A friend or disciple of Danfeng? Maybe. Miss Bailu. At first, I was worried that your title of High Elder was in name only.
You mean the power to repair the seal?
The Mirage Echoes of Scale Gorge Waterscape mentioned that not only was Danfeng, what you have is the power of the High Elder that belongs to you. The power of life that can reforge the Arbor Seal and the vitality.
In that case, Danfeng probably had a gentle side to him too, right?
Oh iyalah. Si Danfeng kan ini ya, wih gila, cowok lembut gitu, gak suka kekerasan.
Perhaps.
Salting.
We should head back to the healer's market. I have other things to do today. Let's go.
Mau kemana lagi, Bailu? Nah udah berhasil.
Now that the seal is repaired, my fares on the Xianzhou have drawn to an end.
Are you planning on staying on the Luofu? The banishment decree has been revoked, and the Preceptors have regained an awareness of the situation.
Danheng, kamu kan bentar. Kita nunggu ya. Kita kan keputusan si Danheng aja.
As a nameless, the Express still needs me.
Yoi, ya. Kereta ekspres terbaik. Nona Himiko adalah nona terbaik.
That is a pity.
Ada pom-pom, masalahnya jeniwan. Pom-pom tuh lucu. Maret. Iya ada apa? Matrix. Ya sih, patut ya. Nggak apa kok. Ayo kita bareng guys. Kita akan bareng sama Maret lagi. Let's go.